Hi friends, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's cosmic chat is gonna be about the book of Enoch. Now, I want to go in here and decode the text within, and also I want to go into the book of Enoch and highlight deception. And I know you may say, ask the question, why is deception in this type of book? Well, when we fell headlong. Study the childbirth process and you will be able to confirm what I've just mentioned. So we fell upside down and everything is around us is inverted. And that which isn't inverted is deception. And all deception means is the truth is mixed with error. You know, you have truth and false in one text. Okay? And the reason for the deception is a form of control, is witchcraft. If they can control your perception, they can control your exiting of the matrix. All right, without further ado, we're gonna just move along with this topic, the book of Enoch. All right, guys. If you haven't read this book, it's a must read. All right. All right now, without etymology, without origin, you cannot decode the matrix and its texts thereof. So with that being said, the illusion or the Maya is just a great spell cast over all of the beings here in the matrix, okay? The reasons being is because of these forces, these fallen forces that we're going to speak thereof today. That deception is a great fire, the great tester that determines whether or not a soul is ready to awaken and be released from incarnation. So, with that being said, in addition to the illusion, I wanted to touch a little bit on the two bodies. There are three parts to us, but we're always talking about your higher and your lower selves, and we're going to do so today. We'll talk about the Trinity in another video. So at any rate, when the bodies fail, the bodies split. Okay, think about your body and the shadow that it casts. That shadow represents your pure body, your real body. And the carnal body, well, is part of the Maya, the great illusion. And if you are aware and awakened and you are vibrating high enough to know, then you know that the carnal body is a great reflection. It can be used as a great training center, a great database to guide you through this journey. So during the fall, that cosmic body there, that highlighted body, the neon body, is going through its journey, going through courses, going through astral lessons within the real world, if you will, so that it can be released or graduate from this matrix system. All right, guys. And lastly, before we get into this heavily cosmic chat, who are the angels in the book of Enoch, I wanted to break down and show you these images, these visuals of what actuality looks like. Okay, what it looked like. You have the higher realms, you have the middle, which is the illusion, and you have the death portion of the life or the higher realms, okay? So that lower image is showing you that's where we are, your solar body is going through its channels, going through its lessons. The middle body, the Maya, is simply your dreams. We fell asleep or we fell into death. Sleep, death is one and the same. And so now we're dreaming, okay? So let's just jump right into it. We're going to start decoding the book of Enoch. So first, before I go into my experience, I want to read you something. So, why was the book of Enoch removed from the Bible? Because it was rejected by the Jews. But the real meaning is, the real reason is because they didn't want to canonize this truth. They know once it resonated within one of the fallen suns or the fallen stars or asteroids, and all the other labels, they know that this would resonate so heavily that until it awakened us, or that it would not resonate and cause us to fear and move away from our true nature, our true essence. So moving right along, I want to read something else to you. It states that there were approximately 200 fallen angels who married and commenced in unnatural unions with human women and who taught forbidden knowledge. So that knowledge entails, for those who hasn't read this book yet, but they said these beings taught women how to wear makeup. They taught the men and women how to kill, steal, destruct, self-destruct, and destroy. Okay? And as a result, these beings were severely punished. They were cast down into eternal darkness, and they were required to live in caves, forever. So, wow. These texts are clearly speaking about a group of beings known as the aliens. And breaking news, these beings are with us right now, dwelling as so-called human beings. Okay, now I want to go ahead and share what I saw in my astral projections. So I saw that over billions of years ago, there were 10% of the original ones, or the original suns, the old ancient African beings. They fell down to the hill, or in the Maya and the illusion they teach us to say hell. But they fell down in the prison, okay. But they have a chance to exit this matrix, this great illusion, okay? Once all of their works are completed and they have purified themselves, then their ancestors will lead them back to their home from whence they fell, okay? Now that right there says enough. These people came from the place that religion teaches the clones and things down here that they will go if they be good. That's BS and it's deception, which is witchcraft. It's just a method of control. Okay, so if you compare the two, what's written in the book of Enoch in other texts and what I can bear witness to from my ancient memory astral projections, they're pretty much the same, other than the deception written in the book of Enoch. It says that the fallen angels can never get a chance to return home. Now, this only applies to those 10% that was told to me that fell, and I'm one of those 10%. And some of us are giants, which is known as a Nephilim. And some of us, aren't tall because we come from different ancient African tribes. So, now, let's compare that to who these angels, the book of Enoch are referring to, the angels that cannot enter, cannot be released from prison. Well, we've just said that when the fallen sons fell, the pure ones, the watchers, we are watchers, we came down here to monitor our brother and sister that had, fallen from the top, from the highest dimension, from that single thought. We came to watch over them. So we are the watchers, and the watchers and the Nephilims are one and the same. So the way Enoch tells the story, they said that the fallen ones made it with human women, and they produced the Nephilims. That's a bunch of confusion to me. That's not how the story goes. Go back and study if you don't know first person, second person, or third person point of view. All of these texts that are within the Maya are not from first person. The only person that can tell these stories are those who are here now and can bear witness, because they are the fallen ones. And we are aware that we do not have to stay in the prison. The prison is the physical body. Go study the death process, the funeral process. You know, when Mama Nim or Buki Nim or your loved one, a friend, when they die, that means their soul, their spirit is no longer in that body, okay? They have been released from that. All right, guys, I just want you to be aware of deception around you, okay? I want you to know that everything that a soul needs is within our chrome bodies. This is what I learned from the other side. They're confusing the story in hopes that we would never awaken to our true nature, our true essence. And the longer we stay down here, asleep or dead, they're one and the same. These people can harness our energy. Yes, I'm claiming I am the Nephilim, the fallen ones. But I am not the beings that were present when my presence fell into the prison. Now, this is why I read you that text that says, the Chittahiri children are also known as the fallen angels, okay? So they are the people that, and these are people, okay? If you are awakening, if you are original, you know, you are the extension of the great mother Lilith, who she rules her matrix in her dragon form, along with the ancestors who are watchers. These are the holy beings, okay? They live inside of us. They're called our organs, cells, and so on and so forth. So at any rate, I'm going to sum up this cosmic topic, and today I shared with you who the Nephilims and watchers are mentioned in the book of Enoch. Now, I shared my astral projection with you, which is a first person experience, and I shared what the book of Enoch writers wrote. And, you know, they tell the story, you know, with just great deception. Because they're saying that the fallen angels can never be released. Okay? And we can't be released. We are not angels. We've never been called angels, nor are we human. But they are talking about the sun children, okay, in the book of Enoch. Just know that when we fell, and I've already shared this and I'll share it again because I'm summarizing, there were already people present. But remember, before this world began, the PsuedoWorld, we were already here. Okay? And I got that message from another sister. She called to share that with me. She said, you know, she said these group of beings came around me. She said, we're all black women. And she said they had on their long skirts. And she said it was just friendly. And they were smiling at her. And she said one of the women took both of her hands and said, you know, you were here before this world began. And she said, I just called to share that with you because I you know, I didn't really know what that means. And I explained to her, I said, well, you know you are one of the fallen ones, which you are aware of. But your ancestors came to meet you because you're almost out of here. All right? You're graduating from this this incarnation. And they were letting you know, hey, you were here before this world began. Before there were any so-called demons and devils and human beings, you were already here. Become one of them. We are singular beings. We're not dual. Hey guys, that does it for this video. Please leave a comment. please share your astral projections with us. We would love to hear them. Until next chat, guys, stay lit.